Okay. Well, good evening, everyone. Okay, we'll give it just a minute longer and then we'll go ahead and get started. My name's Jennifer Simmons Page. You will see my picture and information in just a few moments. Just want to say thank you for taking the time this afternoon to come in. Hi, Miss Debbie. Thank you for saying hello. Um, we're going to focus on a couple of areas today in the IT industry uh, where I can show a few things about transforming your career with non-credit IT courses. We have a good saying in our department that the IT classes you can learn to upskill, reskill, and advance your future with those types of courses. And it's still very much true, very much in demand still, shifting somewhat, but we shift with those changes as well. Um, okay. So you may be asking yourself, what is the purpose of non-credit IT classes? As I just mentioned, they can upskill. And some people may be saying, what is upskill? That is to learn new skills or enhance your existing skills so that you can stay competitive in the job market. It used to be we said we grew up, we got one job, good evening. Um, we got one job, we continued that career the rest of our lives. Now we're learning that not the case anymore. The average person changes jobs about 6 times. So that is the advantage of upskilling. Reskilling, if you want to transition in one of those careers to a new IT role or specification, we have those types of courses that are available to help with that transition as well. And finally, advancing your future. You can prepare for your certifications that are offered through various entities in this area, as well as provide yourself with career growth. Um, so, one of the things that our classes do are they do provide opportunities. Our classes focus on new and emerging technologies that align with the industry trends here in the Wake County area. We specifically go out, research, talk to the businesses, see what they're looking for, and then come back and redesign those courses or design those courses to meet those types of needs. And of course, if it's something you're looking for just to have fun with, you want to learn how to program yourself, you're looking at data analytics, QuickBooks to run a small business yourself, those are also reasons to come and check out our classes. We have flexible class scheduling. Um, we offer our classes at varying times and locations throughout the region, including online, which gives individuals an opportunity to learn more on a flexible schedule, especially if you are a um, income earner now and are looking to take a class in the evening. We have several evening classes that we offer, and we'll take a look at that in just a few minutes. And finally, crosswalking to a degree. This is something that's fairly new in our department, um, or not even our department with the college. But our president has a vision of seeing individuals be able to come in and learn the skills that they need to get into the workforce, but then as they're working to transition those courses over to the curriculum program so that you can complete a degree in the end. A lot of times, what we see is uh, employers in the area want you to have those skills, but then if you want to go into management, upper level, they still want that degree. So this is a way to have an opportunity to earn that degree in less time by starting with the non-credit classes. So, said I'd show you my picture. So, this is our team. We're a small department right now. We're the Information Technology Division. We're headed by Dr. Letitia Alfer, who is our Senior Director. She's also over the IT Workforce Readiness for the Information Technology Division. Then there's me, Jennifer Simmons Page, and I'm a coordinator, which basically means I put together the classes, I design classes, I follow up with the students. So you'll be talking to me if you have any questions about a course in particular. And then we have Anna Flores. She's our technical assistant, and she's my right-hand person, and she takes care of everything and everyone in our department. So those are the three of us. So you've heard me mention several times about industry certification. Um, what are some of those certifications? Anybody here interested in a certain one that they're looking for?
I would say Amazon.
Amazon. That's terrific because that's my very first one on the list is Amazon Web Services. This is indeed one of the programs that we offer. We have an AWS certified architect associate class that is offered. We actually have one that will be coming up in June, and it is completely open at this point, and that will prepare you for the AWS certification. Sorry, somebody took my. Let's try this again. Sorry. So we do have that class being offered. Anybody else with a different certification?
Cisco.
Cisco. Let's see. I believe Cisco is in there. We have Cisco. Very good. You guys are good at this. Anybody else?
Python,
I'm sorry, which one?
a Python course.
Python course. And yes, we do have Python course. That is called the Software Developer Using Python. And with the Cisco, up and someone else said web development. Yes, we have the web development classes as well. We'll go ahead and take a couple of looks at the rest of the certifications we do offer, and then we'll match them to some of the classes. We have CompTIA, which is usually considered the gold standard in the area of computers and certification. We have Information Technology Specialist, which is actually overseen by Certiport. These would be the certifications you would earn for the software developer, the web programmer classes. There, in each of those, there are two certifications that are offered with the software developer. You can do a database certification and the Python certification. If you choose to go the route of web developer, we look at then earning certificates in HTML and CSS and in JavaScript. IT support. IT support aligns right there with the CompTIA. We have a program right now, IT support technician, that would enable you to choose a career path to follow and earn several certificates with that one. Fiber optic. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. Security specialist. Yeah, absolutely. Security specialist. Um, we also have Microsoft Office specialist for those of you who may be interested in learning more about the Microsoft products, especially Office 365. The unification of that is really, um, really great now. And I find that helps me a lot with what I do in my job. Red Hat. We also have our Red Hat certifications. And digital technology will be following program streams. And this is where how we organize the different courses that we'll be offering. Business applications, um, that would be along the lines of your Microsoft Office, your QuickBooks, things of that nature. Business intelligence would be our data analytics program and any courses that will be created from there. Cloud computing, of course, covers our AWS. Cybersecurity is CompTIA. We have the digital media and design that will be looking at Adobe products. IT support, again, going back to CompTIA. Network operating systems and networking, also CompTIA. And if you have absolutely no experience, we even have those courses that will get you the technology basics that you need. And then finally, if you're interested in developing programs and applications, we will have those under the web, mobile, app, and development. Does anybody have any questions about those so far?
No, I think we're
No
good.
questions.
Okay. All right. So what would be your next steps that you would need to do to create a plan of moving forward with changing your career or redesigning? Um, the first thing I'll mention is our Wake Tech Career Services Center. So if you have absolutely no idea where you want to go, but you know you want to do something in IT, I strongly suggest meeting with our Career Services Center. They have aptitude tests, they have counselors that are available that can meet with you, as well as having workshop, resume writing, and short courses that they do for career exploration. So they're very much there to help. You do not have to be a student to take advantage. And a lot of times people don't realize that. Is everyone familiar with QR codes?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. All right. If anyone is not familiar, the little dinosaur in the middle, if you have your cell phone and you open your camera and scan it, it will take you directly to the Wake Tech Career Services Center. And the other thing I really do encourage you to reach out with them about is um, if you come to school, is to stay connected with them because they do work so close with our industries here. They foster a lot of our internships and apprenticeships with the companies in the areas. They sponsor our job fairs, and they also have our networking that you can sign up for. Okay. All right. Um, and then finally, for our exams, um, we have the I'm sorry, not our exams, for our classes, this would be our information for the non-credit computer education information systems. Um, Again, QR code is located there. That is going to be the easiest way to view our current courses, what's opened, what is not. Um, and certainly if you have never been, and I'm going to ask if, because I'm not sure this is going to show when I go over here to it. So let's try this one time. Uh, So this would be our screen. You can click here to come in and see. Can you guys see the screen or is it not showing?
It's not showing.
Okay, that's what I was scared of. All righty. Okay. Let me go back and share from here. And so when you use that QR code, you will have to click 1 to go down to the classes that are offered in our department. But these are the current listings of the classes. If we currently have a section, we have an availability next to it, and you will be able to see those. If you click directly on the course, you can see the details at a glance. And then if you want additional details, you can click there. And if you decide that this course you want to register for, you can use the register button. Descriptions of the courses are listed below. I won't take the time to read everything out here unless there's something you specifically want to ask about, and I can find it for you and we can discuss it during the question and answer phase. The course outline does show what would be covered in the class. As far as course objectives, the outline of the instruction requirement. So most of our courses are beginner courses where you can come in at any point to start a career. If we have any or recommendations for what you should complete before, you will see something that should know knowledge in alignment with either the course that is aligned with it or those skills. And if you have questions on who is overseeing the course you're interested in, if you click on the more details, you'll see the course contact information. Kobe Joyner is one of our individuals who helps with our department as well. So if you had specific questions about this course, you could give him a call or send him an email. And I'm going to go ahead and reshare that very last screen. That's good. Sorry. I didn't think I was going to change the image. But that is my brief presentation on our department this afternoon. Is there anything that I can answer? Questions?
I'm not sure if the area of technical certificates does offer job placement.
We, through the Career Services Center, each department, well, I should say each department in college has their own specific area that they focus on. So while we work with designing the courses, The Career Services Center is the ones who assist with placement. There's also a program that opens periodically in our college called Propel. And that also offers opportunities to work with state agencies and getting placement, job placement. Um, and that usually opens like every 3 months or so. And that also offers an opportunity for scholarships. Right now, I think the next opening is in June for those.
Got it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Jennifer, I have a question, and I've been hopping back and forth in the session, so you may have answered this, but do y'all have any connections with employers that where you're able to help students? I know that there's the career services, but do you have relationships with some of the IT areas within Wake County?
Again, we don't work with them directly. Dr. Alford would be the person that kind of goes out and does the canvassing for us. We have strong relationships with certain companies because they look for our students. In fact, I was talking with someone last night who said every Wake Tech student he had ever interviewed was always a good candidate for him. So he really liked to see us. But directly with ours, we do not. But there are programs within within the courses, like the apprenticeship programs and things like that, that do work with the businesses in the area to place.
Okay, thank you.
One last question. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
For the IT certifications classes, which campus would you recommend to visit that has the most appropriate personnel to answer
So,
this question?
So we have a couple of different things that you could do. One, we do have career coaching at the Career Services Center. They're the IT care team, and they would be available to meet with you, discuss classes. You could also, we are showed on the courses where we have the individual's names. You can reach out to that individual to see if you have a specific question. Um, we have every campus across has representatives that would be available to meet in some form or fashion, but reaching out to the coordinator for the course would be the most easiest way of finding out where to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
I have a question. You mentioned earlier there is a department that career services, I think you mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
when you want advice about which direction to go.
Mm-hmm.
So, to who should I write to? Like, what, just directly to the department or someone specific?
This is their QR code. If you click on that code, it will take you to their page, and you can see the individuals who are involved in that office. Um, and they have a connect with us button here. You can do any of these. Here are the drop-in career services that I was kind of mentioning earlier. This is their phone number. You can also email here. Over in the left-hand side, you can see the menu options. So if you're a prospective student, you can come in here and go to the career exploration and ta-da, IT careers, right? Well, that was weird. Oh, okay, that's a course they're offering there. But yes, that would be the easiest way to do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
Hi, this is Gigi. I'm an instructor with the Fiber Optic Association at Wade Tech Community College. Do you hear me?
I do, yes.
Yes, ma'am. I noticed that during the certification logos that you presented, you didn't mention the FOA. I was wondering if you just show the most important ones, and if not, I want to let everybody know that we do offer a certification at Wade Tech Community College for continuing working education as well.
Okay. If it is not under my department, that would be why I did not mention it.
Well, it's under information technology a menu when you look into the webpage.
Oh,
It's
okay.
called, it's a CFOT certified fiber optic technician.
Okay, great. That's great to know. Wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, it's almost a brand new course, and it's being offered in Spanish and English.
Oh, that's terrific. So yeah, I mean, fiber optics is where it's at too.
Yeah, there's a big growth in the marketplace for data centers and also for fiber to the home and fiber to the business here in the Wake County area. So I thought I would mention that. I apologize for the interruption.
No. And I'll ask this just so we can generate some information about it. And how long is the course? I know with our courses, we're anywhere from 3 to 6 months. How long would it take to get a certificate in the fiber optic?
There, right now, it's being offered as a boot camp of 2 weeks from 8 to 5.
Okay.
So it's in 2 weeks you learn everything and get certified.
Oh, wow. Okay. Terrific. Thank you for dropping in and letting us know that.
My pleasure, man.
Do the costs for any certification programs cover the price to take the requisite exams that come along with it?
It does.
Does.
The price of the tuition, as long as it says under there that, the exams are covered, they're covered. And most of those are, in terms of everything that I mentioned earlier, they're included.
So specifically the one you were just showing, the AWS Certified Solutions Architect, that one, the cost of the exam is covered for that one?
Let me double check that one. Yes. So the course cost includes, and I'll show you where you can find it, is right here under the details when I drop down. And so that does include for the AWS cloud practitioner and the solutions architect in there.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You are most welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, hi.
I just want to ask, I'm a new student at Wake Tech. I'm starting summer 2024. So I want to ask, do I still need to go for this program or should I just go with my career?
Well, again, what I mentioned earlier about crosswalking over to a degree, you may also hear it called laddering up. So if there is a course that you're interested in that aligns with your chosen career path, you can start with the non-credit, get into the field earlier, and then talk with the curriculum side about having those credits transfer in. The career coaches with the IT coaches with the Career Services Center, they are working on those courses that will crosswalk over, and they have more information on that they can provide you. But so I would talk with them before making any kind of decision. But that's the advantage of what our president's proposing is having you be able to work and continue earning that degree at the same time.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
You are most welcome.
I also have a question. For these courses, do I have? I'm so sorry for the background noise.
Oh, you're
Do I
fine.
have to have a social security number, or can I take these without a social security number?
So for the non-credit classes, they are able to be taken without a social security number. There
Mhm.
is no application because they're considered workforce. So they are open to everybody in the community. So yes, ma'am. So the only
Thank
thing
you.
you would need to do is just click the register button and it'll walk you through the process of registration. If it's the first time you've ever been with us, it will stop you and ask you to contact our registrar's office for assistance in having your file set up. But that's the only complication you should have.
Yeah, I think I actually did try to register. And the social security number was marked with like the red like a must answer. Like I had to put in a social security number,
Oh,
so I
okay.
couldn't go past. Yeah. So yeah, that was why I was a little confused. But okay, thank you.
Okay. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
I had the same problem as well, just like you did, the same thing. I had to actually go into a Wake Tech facility so that they could help me out there as well. So I don't know if maybe they fixed it by now, but I had the same problem as you did.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you
That's
so
good
much.
to
So maybe
know.
it's like a person thing.
Yeah, you can go
Yeah.
to
Oh,
any place on campus, or there's actually a set of locations on each campus. The cashier's office you can go to, and they'll assist you in getting registered.
thank you.
You're welcome.
If I can ask you, if you can post the link, or if I can see the page where you had the AWS that you were showing just a while ago.
Sure, sure. So it is actually, and the way I got there is through that link that you have on, or the QR code there. And you just click on course details and registration information. And that comes in, and you can see AWS is right here.
Great, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem. In fact, let me put that back to our QR code there so you can see that. Is there anything else I can answer for anybody?
Can you talk a little bit in detail regarding the scholarships?
So certainly, let me go ahead and get to that page for you. The easiest way that I always say, it's freetraining.com, but if you go out to the website and you type in Propel and Wake Tech, and it's propelled just like the water, it will come up to this, waketech.edu/free training. And in here, you can see from here, the scholarship is currently closed. It'll reopen on July 1st, but it does cover the courses I spoke about tonight, as well as any of the courses that are listed under the other categories listed here. So there's a great many that you can investigate. And again, we have links to everything in here.
Okay. So should I have to register for the course first, then have to apply for the scholarship once it is open? Does it work like that?
Um, I would advise to reach out to the WCE resources that's right here, and ask that question. It has been previously done that way where you could pay advance and then retroactively apply, but I don't want to say yes to that now because I'm not sure.
Okay, okay. I'll reach out to the WCE resources to check.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I also have a question. Is there any eligibility criteria there for scholarship getting?
This would be considered the information that you would need. Each program, each has their own requirements. So again, I would advise reaching out to the WCE resources to ask about that. So,
Thank you.
yes, ma'am.
Do you know how many hours on average students spend studying outside of class time?
I usually tell students, I don't have a survey, can't quote for that, but I usually say at least 2 hours for every hour of class time, budget that for it. Some people are much less, some people are more. That is, just kind of a guesstimate at best.
And are there any kind of like statistics or figures that show how many people are successful finding employment after completing one of these programs?
Unfortunately, I do not have that information.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the non-credit, we come in, we register. In fact, usually I depend on my student to come back and say, hey, I got a job, or you did this or you did that. And in fact, we just had somebody last week who reached out to an instructor, and they were thanking them for his participation in Python course because that opened the doors to him going into data analytics, and he had just gotten a new job. So,
Hello, I have a question.
yes, ma'am.
Outside of the scholarships, I know that, if you qualify for a scholarship, of course, your courses will be free. Are there any free courses that are offered to anyone that's 55 and over in this program curriculum?
In this curriculum, there is not, because there's a criteria that you, as under how to take the courses 55 and over. So
Mhm.
if they're eligible, any course is eligible for that, they will say usually eligible for, or they'll say uneligible for. I think mine say uneligible, not
Okay.
eligible.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do not say. And if you are interested in, I just realized this, if you are interested in a class and it's not showing that it's currently offered, you can sign up to be notified when a new section is opened.
Mhm.
So you can do that as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Thank
mine
you.
do not show. Mhm. Anyone else? Well, if you do come up with anything, any questions, Please feel free to reach out to us. Again, this is our email address here. Our phone number is listed here, and this is the course QR, or the link is notated down below. I thank you guys for coming tonight.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Have a
You
good one.
too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Bye.
Bye.